Hey guys, what's up? W Gaming here, and I'm hoping that you're all doing phenomenally well. Today we have a new video for you guys. Today we have an interesting video of that, because we're gonna be discussing GT on Dragon Ball Legends. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Here it comes.
So GT, boy oh boy, we have a lot to discuss here. Cause why? GT hasn't been buffed since the second year anniversary until now. Since we got this boy right here, Super 17, we got his Zenkai right now, and it's been crazy. You know, that's a long time for a game like this to not have any buffs on a team, and it makes it feel like the developers don't really care about GT. So we're gonna try to find a way or figure out a way to actually make the GT team viable yet again. And we're gonna find a way in an interesting way, because if you saw the thumbnail, you were like, what? This guy is crazy. We're seeing a team here with Super 17, Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Baby 2, Kid Goku, and Broly, transforming Broly, and Vegeta Blue. Like, that makes no sense. What's going on here? What are you trying to say? And what I'm trying to say is a concept that I'm bringing up here to actually help the GT team be good again. So we're gonna start here with Super 17 and what is happening right now. So this guy got his Zenkai, and he is very good. He is not broken as 18 and 18 Zenkai, and not as broken as Gohan, LF Gohan, the father-son Kamehameha one. He's not that crazy, but he is a very, very good character, and that's a start. But there's one big, massive problem here for GT. The Androids team. This guy can be ran on the Androids team, and like right now, like seriously, if you got this guy and you have his Senkai, where are you gonna be using him right now? You are obviously using this guy on the Androids team because of 18. If you got 18, you got 16. If you have his Zenkai, you have like the Zenkai buffs. Like, there are a lot of reasons why you're gonna run this guy on the Androids team rather than the GT team, and that's what we're gonna try to discuss and fix. So let's start here with Super Saiyan Bardock. Why is he here? Why is Super Saiyan Bardock in this video? And he is here because of this ability right here. This ability is one of the most broken abilities in the game. Like, for a specific tag, this is a very, very broken ability. It says applies the following effects to allied tag Super Saiyan when this character is switched to standby. And I guess they get all these buffs. This is like, you know, this is a very broken ability, and it's unique to the Super Saiyan's team. So if you run a Super Saiyan team, you are most likely gonna have this character right here. Why? Because if you don't have Bardock, the synergy just like goes away. And 100% or 99.9999% of the times you're gonna have this guy within the team to actually make the team great. And he is the link. He is the backbone for the Super Saiyan team. The Super Saiyan team would not be a team in Legends if it wasn't for Bardock. So you're gonna get where I'm going here, I hope. Let's say Super Baby 2 gets his Zenkai. And you know, when characters get their Zenkais, they get two new uniques. Now, if they want to make him broken, they just make him like buff region characters, and we leave it at that, and no one's gonna use him on GT. But let's say one of his passive, like one entire passive, is dedicated to GT characters only. And that passive is something like this, or similar, or the same, or something like this. Maybe not as crazy as this, but something similar to this. What's gonna happen? People are going to use Super Baby 2, most likely more on the GT tag. Why? Because he would make the GT tag crazy good. You know, imagine other characters like being very, very good, and then having this guy's support on top of it. It would make it crazy. Now it would make it more balanced in terms of like Region would not be the team getting all his buffs. The other characters must have the GT tag, so making both his Zenkai like a little bit nerfed for the Region team does like making the balance go towards the GT team more than the Region team. You could still use him in the Region team and he will work well, but he would work amazingly well with the T if he had something similar to this. Now that would be nice, you know, for the GT team, because it will really, really, really help them like get the damage and get those unique power-ups, because one character is actually providing those power-ups for that specific tag. Now that combination of Baby's support, because he's gonna be like a Vados-esque kind of support, and also a Super Saiyan Blue Bardock in the way that I'm saying it, right? So he's gonna be a very essential unit if we go on the premise that this guy is gonna be the one that's gonna, you know, we don't know if it's gonna happen like that with him, but it's just an idea, you know. And that combination could start making GT viable again, because you would start using this guy along with this guy, and they would get crazy good being ran together. And since this guy's an android and this guy's a Region, you wouldn't be using them on the Android team, or you wouldn't be using him on the Region team. So you would just have to run a GT-esque type of team. Now, the other thing that could really help out the GT team would be Kid Goku. Why? Well, not for himself, at least, but for the thing that he is a free-to-play unit. He is completely free-to-play. You can get him 14 stars, and he has a Zenkai. Now, the new unit that gets... the unit that GT could get as a free-to-play doesn't have to be a Zenkai character. It would be nice, you know, to you know, alleviate the stress of not having the Zenkai characters, but that character could be a very good free-to-play character. And the thing about this Goku is that he is fairly timeless. You know, he is a very good unit that could be still ran to this day, and he's been here for quite a long while. So if we get a free-to-play character that, you know, makes people actually run the GT team, because that character works amazingly well with the GT team, that will really pop the GT team even more. You know, having this guy here, having this guy's support, and a free-to-play character that is very good, that keeps bringing the GT team up and up. Now, the next part that I want to go to is this guy right here. And you're saying, like, what does Broly have to do with that? Easy. You know what happened with this guy when his Zenkai got released? Everyone was like, yeah, he's like, you know, you have to run him on the Super Saiyan team in order to see like his full potential. Yep. That's exactly what should happen here. If we get other Zenkais, let's say Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the purple one gets a Zenkai. If you see his Z ability, he buffs actually Sun family as well. So you're gonna think, oh, everyone's just gonna use Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the Sun family team. Obviously, yeah. But what if they make a Zenkai not as crazy by himself? They just make buffs. They make buffs like they did to this guy right here. What would happen then? Like, okay, he's good in Sun family. He's decent. He's quite good, but you know, he just lacks something there. That's where this guy with the Zenkai ability adding a Zenkai ability similar to Bardock's one would come in handy. Why? Because it would make that Zenkai from being good to almost broken, to almost like crazy good. And that thing, we're gonna call it the Broly phenomenon. Because we thought that this guy was gonna be like crazy Z tier, like impossible to defeat and stuff like that. But they actually just buff him enough to make him good. Because when you run this guy with Bardock, it'll just be insane. He's just gonna be even better. If he was like a top, just by himself, a crazy good unit, like Bardock would, this would be Gohan 2.0. And that's not what happened. They actually nerfed him in a good way to make his Zenkai viable and good within this game. So that style of Zenkai awakenings could actually help and alleviate the problem of everyone just using the characters in the other teams instead of DT, because they wouldn't be like massively good on the other teams. Now, the last point I want to use is this guy right here. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, or as we all know him, Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue. When he came out, he was crazy good. I'm not saying that like Legends bring a crazy broken like ultimate LF that breaks the game. No. But some character like this, that all the recent LF characters have had like cool uniques and cool stuff, like the Majin Buu having like the vanish with the green cards. You have this guy that like draws strikes when he hits with strikes. You have Vegeta Blue. It has his own uniques, his green card. Every LF is getting like a type of cool ability and something that spices up the playing. You're always worried when you're in front of Vegeta Blue, like, oh, I gotta be careful because I can't tap attack him because he could have a green card. And you see Boo that, okay, he vanished, but he used the green card, he might be able to vanish. And you have type of characters like that make the game more spicy, as I like to say. And that could also pop the GT team as well. Let's say Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes out and he's good. He's like the Legends Limited characters that have been coming out. Then you have this guy and you would pair him up with Baby as well. A character that is not, within the same team in other ways like Legion or Androids or something like that. But he gets paired up with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because he's part of GT. And then having the support from this guy, making the LF even better, that would make people be more incentivized to bring this LF unit to the GT team instead of always just running him on fusions, let's say. So something like that could really spice up the GT tag, giving them an LF that actually like makes things a little bit more fun, giving them like Zenkai characters that are not crazy good within themselves on their other teams, but making them very decent, very good on the GT team. That could help free-to-play units that actually everyone can get and use that are quite good. Baby being the Bardock of this team, they having those crits or an ability. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but an ability similar to that. And having characters, like this that we're starting off with now, not being always on the other teams. So yeah, guys, let me know if you actually enjoy this idea, if you think it's good. If you have other ideas that I may have not mentioned here, you can add them to the comments below, and let's just start a discussion and let's see how we can all try to figure out a way to actually fix the GT tag. So yeah, guys, if you liked and enjoyed this video, please remember to give this video a like, a share, and a subscribe, and I really appreciate all your guys' love. So yeah, take care and bye bye.